down in a whole notepad of, chicken scratch. So I was trying to find something wrong with the system. I was trying to convince myself that this wasn't the way to go because, again, being an owner, being a broker, it's like, I know it all. We don't need it. Nobody's going to tell me how to run my business.
Too good to be true. Too good to be true.
Yeah, too good to be true. And it was the same thing with Brian, the same thing with the other leaders that we've got in our group. It was like, too good to be true. But it was, and they even admit, man, you know what? I tried to find something wrong with it, but I couldn't find anything wrong. Like you can't. It's hard to. But, every company and every brokerage has its hiccups, and we're in the growing pains. The company's been around since late 2008, 2009, early 2009. So there's still a lot ahead for us to grow into.
Right. And you touched on it when you said that about hiccups, because when people say it's too good to be true, tell me the negative. That's the only negative I've seen and experienced with this is our growth is so big and so fast, and we're growing in ways that no other real estate company's ever done. So with that, you're going to have these issues that come up, and that's the only thing that, if you're going to pick something to be negative about, that's it, is that we've had a lot of growth problems. We know it's just onboarding, stuff like that, but it's all been worked out. But that would probably be the only thing that I could point out, is that we've grown too damn fast. What a bad problem to have.
Hey, Ronnie, here's a question for you. So, okay, so I get this, but the thing is, if you're an agent that's kind of brand new, you're not really producing a whole lot, and you come in on eXp, you don't know what's what. How do you deal? Well, what do you say to somebody who's new that is kind of interested in all of this?
Well, see, when you have an agent who's new, you're either going to get somebody who doesn't know technology or who does know technology. So there's a lot of millennials out there that do want to get into real estate, and they already know all of the social media. They know internet marketing. They know all this stuff. So going to a brick and mortar brokerage company, the way that I see it is, okay, I'm going to go to the office, and what am I going to do? These new agents, they know technology, and they want to be, doing it, what it is that they do behind the computer or on their mobile devices. Having the training and having somebody walk them through the steps of, what it is to do real estate in this day and age is way different than how we started. Because when I started in real estate, it was all pen and paper. Yeah. And then we got into the pagers.
Since you mentioned social, pull up Workplace real quick.
Well, let's stay on that, Ian. We're going to stay on that. So what he's talking about too, another thing about when these new agents come on, and this is what me and Ronnie fought when we had our brokerage, this group thing. And this is my point, is people going into a bricks and mortar office, is a big negative to that is the group thing. Every I worked at, there was 20% of us were top producers killing it. The other 80% were sitting in this office, negative, complaining. The B sessions, it was what it is. So that stuff's contagious. On a new agent, I hate hiring and bring them into that world of these their bad habits and their negativity and their lazy, because that's contagious. And that's what I really love about eXp. Ian, we were the other day, is that a new agent now comes into this world. Man, you go into this university, you start seeing all these agents talking and how everybody's so invested in sharing and caring. There's no room to be negative. There's nobody sitting in the world with a bunch of other people sitting around complaining and crying about shit. So that's one thing that's kind of an outlier there, but that is significant for a new agent to come in and have the positive stuff, have the good training, have the support, 24/7 support. So that's just another thing I wanted to bring in there.
So what if somebody actually wanted to be mentored by someone? Is that the opportunity for that?
Yeah, so there's mentors in every state. I, as a matter of fact, was one of the mentors here in San Antonio. So there's mentors in every state, in every area. So if a new agent, which is again is required by eXp to be mentored for the first transactions, you will be flying, or new agent will be flying under their wing for the first transactions to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And of course, their sponsored agent will be responsible, of course, for them as well. Not as responsible as a mentor, but you're sponsoring an agent. So of course you're going to be there to help them out and help grow. The cool thing that, another cool feature or reason why I joined eXp is because in order for you to grow, you've got to help your downline grow, because there's certain levels that you need to reach to be able to collect revenue, or to be able to reach those numbers and make sure that you're running at the levels that you should be running. So let's say, for example, right now, Brian wasn't doing transactions, or he needed help to get up to another level, or myself, then I would go down there and say, hey, Brian, how can I help? What transactions do you need? Or how can I push your team and your group to be able to support my level? Does that make sense?
I love that, man. That's the very essence of everybody's vested in everybody's success. What a powerful thing.